We are navigating an era of absolute intellectual abundance. Information and opportunity are available to anyone with an internet connection, yet making meaningful progress is harder than ever. We are dealing with a severe crisis of concentration. You might recognize the feeling. You start multiple ambitious projects, spend all day reacting to notifications, and end the week exhausted with zero tangible output to show for it. This gap between talent and results suggests that intelligence and drive require a specific operational structure to produce progress. Raw capability is no longer the defining differentiator. The modern bottleneck is your ability to master and sustain focus. Many platforms and screens operate within an attention economy. These systems are engineered to extract your cognitive energy and maintain constant engagement. Think of your brain's daily stamina as the central node in this diagram. Every notification forces a micro-decision, exhausting your decision-making capacity. Frequent interruptions induce task-switching costs. This mental friction prevents reaching the cognitive depths required for complex problem-solving. Cognitive focus functions as an adaptable capability. It is a skill built through resistance. Your mind has adapted to an environment that rewards constant novelty. By applying a structured framework, you can train your mind to sustain attention, counteracting that environmental demand. Rebuilding attention requires moving out of the attention economy and into an intention economy. This framework maps out the differences between these two systems. On the left, passive consumption relies on short-term dopamine and information overload. On the right, active creation targets specific outcomes through discipline. To make this transition, we use the three-step focus rebuild model. First is subtraction. Environmental design, removing distractions at the source, outperforms temporary willpower. Second is alignment. Intense focus without a defined objective leads to burnout. Lock in a specific target for the next 90 days. Stabilizing your workspace and clarifying your target are the prerequisites. Only then can you begin training your cognitive endurance. This brings us to the final phase, execution. This is the daily repetition used to build the muscle of concentration. If your attention is currently fragmented, attempting a 2-hour deep work session on day 1 will likely lead to failure. Your brain does not have the stamina for it yet. Instead, follow a scaled schedule. Start by protecting a 25-minute block from all notifications. Scale that resistance upward week by week until you can sustain 120 minutes of focus. Alongside your work, dedicate 30 minutes every day to active reading. This serves as cognitive cross-training to improve your processing speed and mental depth. You can combine these elements into a daily baseline protocol. Define one goal, execute your scaled work block, read for 30 minutes, and block your single biggest digital distraction. Consistent, scaled repetition is the only way to build cognitive endurance without burnout. Following this operating system moves you out of the passive consumer class and into the builder class. Builders operate on a continuous pipeline. They learn information, apply it to a problem, build a solution, and repeat the cycle. Reclaiming focus changes your internal identity. Every time you break a promise to yourself to finish a task, your internal credibility erodes. Eliminating trivial distractions and executing daily blocks rebuilds your self-trust. You prove to yourself that you are capable of sustained execution. Many assume that structure kills creative flow. In reality, removing the chaos of deciding what to do next frees up cognitive processing power. True freedom requires agency, the power to execute a vision without surrendering to external interruptions. That level of autonomy is built through your ability to focus.